is Pick Six. Tatum, Everett, Paul Allen, Gabe, Henderson, the weekly Mailbag show. Gabe, I sent out that tweet Sunday night. Might have been bad timing. We got a plethora of questions, fan questions, submissions to get to this week. It was a lot.
I was scared to check my phone, so I sent the tweet and then took a nap. Well, I guess I went to sleep for the night, and then I woke up and I was like, holy moly.
Well,
a lot of questions this week.
Yeah, when that tweet came out, and then Gabe tweeted on it, and then I, just did the retweet, quote tweet thing. And I was like looking at some of the responses coming in, and I'm like, guys, it's first of all, we didn't get killed. Secondly, it was an exciting game. Thirdly, I know it was a loss, but holy cow.
The feelings around Twitter are a little hostile right now, but we have a lot of constructive questions that you guys submitted. But the first thing we always do here on Pick Six is the best thing we saw on Sunday. You get 30 seconds each to answer this one, so Paul, we'll start with you.
Well, the best thing I saw Sunday is not going to be the most popular submission in the history of Tatum's Pick Six. However, I'm into recognizing immortality. So, hey, that's us losing. I get it. Don't hate the announcer. That Justin Tucker, are you kidding me? To make 53 consecutive field goals in fourth quarter or overtime, that is immortality. In his career, he's 16 of 16 in the final minute of regulation. It's unbelievable how good he is. So you know what? God bless him, man. And that's, believe it or not, the best thing I saw this week.
All right, Gabe, hopefully yours is a little bit more Vikings related.
Yeah, it's a little more positive.
On me right now.
It's hard to go after that because after you give up a loss on a walk-off field goal, it's hard to go back in the game and figure out a positive. But my best thing that I saw this week, 3rd and 3, of course we're going to JJ. No, we're actually going to CJ Ham. Acrobatic catch on the sideline. I thought he was untouched right here, but the fact that CJ Ham had the awareness to get up, of course it went back, but still, you don't see many fullbacks in the NFL making plays like this. Not on first down, not on second down, but on third. This was right in front of Rick Spillman.
Wow.
I mean, Rick Spillman.
He had a front row view.
Front row view. He
Get a man an extension.
Yeah, like he extended on this play right here. This was unbelievable. Yeah, we lost the game, but this is something you like to see on third down, actually having more threats outside of JJ and Adam.
He just took 38 seconds. What are we doing here?
Yeah, I've been a little lenient today, but mine's not very long though. My best thing I saw on Sunday is Anthony Barr. The interception might be the most athletic play he's made in his career. And I'm not going to lie, I did get my hopes up just a smidge when he made that play. I knew the offense was going back on the field, but unfortunately, like it has been in the past 2 games, 3 points off 4 takeaways so far for this team. So a lot to figure out when it comes to that stuff. But, hats off to you, Anthony Barr, for all those people saying, where is he? Is he coming back? Is he going to make an impact? That's your answer right there.
Yeah,
that's your answer right
there.
there.
That was super athletic. Unbelievable. Because,
athletic.
I remember Gabe does the stats for me on the road games, and we were all over 55 right out of the gate. But I didn't realize exactly how athletic that was. First time I've seen it back, that was really, really cool.
Oh, yeah.
To be 6'5", 255 pounds, that is a blessing. And not many people have that blessing to be able to use that athleticism.
I think it's what they call freak.
Freak, yeah, he is a freak of nature.
Freak of nature.
Able to jump that high.
You were a Division I receiver at 5'4", so don't shortchange yourself, okay?
All right, PA, back on the clock here with this one.
Okay.
A serious question from Ryan C. at Ryan Irish.
Yes.
Conklin targeted 7 times. Osborne, Jefferson combined for a total of 7 targets. Is this by design or something else? He would like to understand why we have so many short passes.
Ryan, what do I look like? Kevin Stefanski, Brian Billick, Norv Turner, Pat Shurmur, Clint Kubiak. I'm wondering the same. Gary Kubiak, I'm wondering the same thing too. Now, when you watch back in the business, what we call the All-22, for all teams in the NFL, you're going to see guys open who aren't necessarily seen during the course of battle. That happens here too. It's a very tricky question to answer, but nevertheless, we're scoring 30 points a game on the road, so let's do it again against some Chargers.
All right. Moving on to question number 3. This is for Gabe. It's from Steven, or from JD Disatel. It seems as though the Vikings like to get JJ involved early and often in the opening drive, but then they seem to ghost him the rest of the game. I like the way you phrase that. Do you think there's a way we can get JJ more involved, or is this how the offense is designed?
I do think there's ways to get JJ more involved, but at the same time, I think if our running game is more effective on first and second down, that opens up opportunities for JJ to get more opportunities down space. This is the first play of the game right here, 11-yard run.
Oh.
Second play of the game, Dalvin gets the ball. We get some more yardage, and then on third and long, when they're not expecting it the most, JJ has a long catch. This was a 4th and 5, and JJ had a great catch. And then Ron earlier in the game, this is the long ball on third down that many teams don't expect to see. JJ going deep because we try to run the ball on third and short, but this time we went deep. So we got to find different ways to get him involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, need your best weapon involved in that for sure. Well, let's move on to question number 4, submitted by Stephen Collins. How is it the team manages to throw away good leads often? There's so much talent, they should win often, but they just keep doing it. PA, 30 seconds.
Well, I'm just getting like all the hard-hitting, let's fire the announcer questions if he says the wrong thing. All right, Stephen, cool. Well, the connectivity, obviously, at this stage of the season from 3 and 5, being an equity guy, I ain't going to trip out with games like 1, 2, 3, and 4. But now we're starting to see some common threads developing. So that connectivity from the sideline to the players to the execution, there's something short-circuiting at the worst time. So there's still plenty of season to fix it. But I'll say it again, they're scoring 30 points a game on the road. We're so close to winning so many games.
So close. It'll come together. It'll come together.
Hopefully.
Coming together here now for question number 5 from Dan Shepik. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly.
Shepik.
Does anyone else feel like the season's best case scenario is 2019 again?
Oh.
Squeak in, hang around with maybe an upset one team before revealing our true identity. Ugh.
With the UGG.
Got the ugh.
that was pretty nasty. That was a nasty And the way we've been playing this year hasn't been good to see or good to taste. But that 2019 season, we started out 6-2, right? And then we won 4 of our last 4 in the Dallas Cowboy game is what they're talking about, squeaking that win. I feel like this team this year is still good enough to get some big wins this upcoming season. We're 3 and 5 right now. We're still losing these close games, but still you can't give up hope just yet because we're in these games. It's just putting our foot down and winning these close games against these good teams.
If I'm reading between the lines of your answers right there, is this squeak game in happen to be this guy right over here?
One game at a time, and it starts with the LA Chargers. They're 5-3. They like to get after the run. They like to get after the quarterback, and if we don't start early and often and sustain drives, I can see us having a repeat games like we've had in the past so far.
I'm going to hit you with this for 4 seconds.
You got it.
We can't lose any games the rest of the year at home, okay?
Yes.
So this molasses that we're seeing at home compared to what we witness on the road, stop right now. You got to win all your home games.
We had some pretty hard-hitting fan questions this week, as we mentioned, through the Twitter submissions,
This
was a fun one. This is from Jay.
Oh, yeah, Tatum.
And they
gets it, of
asked,
course.
when is it okay to start watching Christmas movies? PA, you got 30 seconds.
Even though Tatum claimed, when we start these, the host, you love when they build you up and build your confidence. And so I roll in here and she's like, hey, we got a Christmas movies question and you're Santa Claus. I'm like, ho, ho, ho. I'm not trying to be bah humbug on this.
Scrooge.
I ain't into Christmas movies. I think they're boring. I don't enjoy them. A little too sappy for me. I mean, if you lay out Kevin Spacey in 7 or It's a Wonderful Life or whatever, 7 every time.
Dark.
I mean,
dark. Gabe, you got 30 seconds on this one.
I feel like December 1st is when you start watching Christmas movies. I'm a December birthday, and whenever, it gets to November, we start seeing Christmas lights, I get a little baffled because I'm like, Thanksgiving hasn't happened yet, Black Friday hasn't happened yet, but the fact that, we are not in December and people are asking about Christmas movies, that makes me think a little bit. So yeah, December 1st is when you have to start watching them, and I watch 3 Christmas movies every single year.
Every year, which one?
The Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
Great.
Home Alone 1.
Nice.
Home Alone 2.
Oh.
Okay.
Those are my 3.
I bet you
That's a
Hallmark,
good
the
one.
Hallmark Channel is your favorite channel during the holidays, right?
I feel like you're typecasting me on that one.
Oh, yeah, and you called me Santa?
That's fair.
Holy
That's
cow,
fair.
ho, ho, ho.
That is fair. That is okay. So I will say I'm going to take 30 seconds on this one as well because yes, I do enjoy a Hallmark Christmas movie. I like happy endings. I like the predictability of it all. After a stressful football season, what is better than sitting on your couch watching a predictable movie and enjoying some hot cocoa? And I'm also the reason that I'm watching them right now is because football season is a grind.
Yeah.
I don't have time to watch them all in 1 month. So yeah, I'm starting
But
now.
there's a lot of shows on Netflix though that you can watch
my
before
heavens.
December. You
Honestly,
okay?
there's some
I'm
great
okay.
Netflix
You left the
Christmas
spot.
movies too.
Don't touch me in a pandemic.
Well, that was a good way to end things. A lot of fun on
Yeah.
that one.
Awesome.
So keep those questions coming. Every week you can submit them via Twitter at Tatum Everett, at Gabe A. Henderson. We usually tweet out Sunday night, Monday morning to try and get your thoughts so you can be featured as one of the questions here on Pick 6 presented by KFAN.
Keep them coming.
Vikings have a big game this Sunday on the road at SoFi Stadium. For Gabe Henderson, Paul Allen, I'm Tatum Everett, and we will keep you up to date on all of the content on Vikings Entertainment Network all week long.